Alright, welcome to a little garden update. Spent darn near all day down here cleaning up, having been away, and just the late summer just sort of getting away from me. Here's a little panorama, what it looks like. Cut the grass nice and short, cleaned up a lot of weeds and tired plants. We'll start with a compost pile. You'll recognize this. That's where the butternut squash gets planted most years. Pile that up. A lot of this is really going to be a good compost pile because there's a lot of green matter in there, and then I've layered it with some of these wood chips. So I expect next year that's going to be really good growing stuff. Anyway, let's take a little tour. And while I'm walking around, I picked a boatload of Roma tomatoes yesterday. A lot of green beans. I think I'm going to keep producing green beans for a little while. Here's a nice fig with lots and lots of figs. Look at that. But I noticed this morning, and I watered this yesterday, I noticed this morning that it dropped a couple, and I don't know why, if it got really dry before, or the water, or maybe I bumped into it or something. Anyway, I'm not going to show you all the pots I have, but maybe I'll show you a few peppers, but I got peppers everywhere. So this is where I had a lot of gourds and squash growing. It really became sort of a mell of a Hess, and I've started to add compost here as well. Got a couple of delicata squash that still have some life in it. I'm going to let them keep going. I'm not going to pull them out yet. Have some nice eggplant here. Probably let them go a couple more days. I notice, certainly as a testament to how dry it got, there's an eggplant that fell off from that right there. That's how hot and dry it was when we were gone. A couple more eggplant in the back there. Some of these pepper plants have just been prolific. Oh, look what I see. Looks, if I had to guess, looks like they're probably some foxscat. See the peppers back in there. See these good looking peppers. Really nice, prolific serrano pepper plant here. Nice cherry peppers, cayenne peppers. Bunch of figs back there and some tulip poplar trees that I'm going to transplant. Some grass clippings. This is that bed where I had zucchini and summer squash. Didn't really grow too well because I put the sunflowers in. I think it sucked every bit of moisture out of there. But I'm going to try to build up this soil with some compost for next year. Some tired tomatoes in the background, but we'll get to them. Raspberries are really struggling because of that dryness. We've had some rain. In fact, it was wet last night. It's rain here. It's wet this morning.